Yo, what's up? I'm Grizz and welcome to my channel. Today we have something I'm very excited for, and that is Chainsaw Man. The series that I've seen nothing but hype and praise from manga readers and really everybody. It's something I've really wanted to read and almost gave into temptation multiple times, but ultimately I decided I'm going to hold out for this, and here we are today. Unfortunately, I can't say it's completely blind, as I don't know really anything about the story as it is, but I do know basically most of the characters, at least their names and what they look like, as they're things see all over Twitter and stuff like that. So it's something I wasn't able to really avoid. Like I said, I'm not too sure though at all what the series is about. I've even avoided reading descriptions and synopsises and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about it. All I know is dude turns into Chainsaw Man or something. I don't know. And I think there's something to do with devils and devil hunters, or I don't really know. That's as far as my knowledge on the series really goes, though, outside of the character names and that. I'm really just expecting something special, to be honest. There's too much hype going around it for it to not be. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't meet my expectations, at least. Some other background info, I guess, on it. Studio Mappa is working on it, as we know, has a great reputation for a lot of the stuff that they do. I believe I heard that there's different ending themes for each episode, which is cool, so I'd like to see that. I wonder if the visuals are going to be different for each of them too, or if they're all going to be the same, or even if there even is like an ending sequence and maybe it's just music that plays throughout the background of whatever's happening. I don't know. Excited for that though. I know the cast is genuinely younger and newer voice actors and actresses, something that gives the show a unique feeling and allows you to almost hear voices and things that you've never heard before, and it makes it feel different, which is something that I really actually liked the idea and the way that they went about it. I know some people were outraged about some of the casting decisions. I did see that before, but ultimately I think it's a good thing. I know this is only scheduled for one core 12 episodes, so it won't be a complete adaptation. I think the main story is around 100 chapters, so I don't know how far this is going to get us, but probably roughly between, I'd say, 35 and 45 chapters between there, probably, as that's what a usual 12-core Shonen Jump series gets adapted for. Overall, I really don't have too much more to say going into this. I'm extremely excited and cannot wait for this, so let's go with episode 1 of Chainsaw Man, Dog in Chainsaw. First person. Don't open the door. Never open the door. Unless this is his home. This might be his home. Never mind. Good morning. Oh yeah, that was probably his house. But you gotta upgrade. We gotta find you a new job. Hmm. Is that a dog? Wow. Really pretty. Really pretty stills so far. Again. And again. You sold the kidney. Okay. In your eye? And your... Okay. Buddy, you are struggling. No. No, what did you do? That is not a dog. That is not a dog. Okay. Goofy looking ass. Okay, OP. Okay, bro. Is he on a chain? Fun. I'm gonna have to go through and look through all that later, so we'll do that in the discussion portion. Ugh. A tomato devil, yeah. Hello, old man. Nice. Nice. That's more than he thought. How the fuck did that happen? No. Okay, we can make that work. Okay, that's not gonna last you the month. Poor guy. Okay. A pet devil, okay. He just needs the money, to be fair. What is wrong with him? Nice. I like that. Yeah. Poor guy. That's also true. We gotta get you a place. No more. Yeah. Your poor little devil's upset. Rest easy, pops. I'm assuming. And he left it all on him. That's fucking lame. Wow. That fucking sucks. So we're in the same shoes. Aw. You gotta help it. Yeah. I like this background track. Drinking blood heals a devil. What do you get out of it? Yeah. With what? Getting the money? So it's not just something that started, it's the world that they've always lived in like this. It's a good idea. Okay, yeah, good dream. Aw. Yeah. It does. Bro, is you good? Ah. Wow. Poor guy's always going and he's got nothing going for him. You don't even want the money or anything, he just wants to sleep. Yep. 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 And through the dog? Okay. Okay. You're leaking everywhere. Ah. That's fine, yeah. He just doesn't want this. Anything but this. They just threw him in the trash. Oh, that'll heal. It heals. A little. Hmm. Okay. Now, does the dog go away when this happens? Or do they... Okay. Okay. They become one?
私はデンジの夢の話を聞くのが好きだった。これは契約だ。私の心臓をやる。代わりにデンジの夢を私に見せてくれ。
Wow.
邪魔すんなら死ね。
he thought he did something. Okay. We're all just flying at him. All right. Wow. Wow. Right through him, alright. I guess that's true. Alright, buddy, you gotta... I wonder if there's some sort of limit on what he's doing there. How long he can stay in that mode? Look at him.
君、変わった匂いがするね。人でも悪魔でもない匂い。
Maybe both.
これ、君がやったの？
だかす。
Aww. It's wearing off.
人だ。
悪魔による乗っ取りの可能性は
ないね。乗っ取りは顔見ればわかるもん。君の選択肢は2つ。悪魔として私に殺されるか、人として私に飼われるか。飼うならちゃんと餌はあげるよ。
That's all he wants. Living the dream. I think the choice is clear, buddy. Whatever you want. Oh, the jam. That's everything to him. That's everything he wants. Yeah. Okay, so episode 1 complete. Pretty good. There's a lot I like, a lot I'm interested in, which is always something you want to leave the first episode with. You want to have something that makes you want to watch more, which it does. Some stuff I don't particularly like, which we'll get into more later in the discussion. So basically we got Denji, boy who lost his father, who committed suicide, who had a bunch of debt and left that all to him. And basically for the remaining span of his life up until now, he's been working as a devil hunter and other odd jobs and such so that he can pay off the debt and he can make money to be able to get by. And he's very much struggling to do so. He meets a devil, which is actually his dog, who he saves through giving him his blood. He uses that as a agreement between the two that he will keep him alive doing that as long as he helps him, as long as the devil helps Denji fight off devils so that he can make money and survive. Denji arrives in a warehouse or whatever this is, where the guy who has basically been giving him jobs has led him to. Basically finds out, I guess he's a devil. I'm going to have to go back and check that, but I'm pretty sure he was a devil as well. And he basically set him up because he doesn't like humans. So he had Denji killed by a whole bunch of different devils that he had within that warehouse. Denji basically dead, gets revived by Pochita. Devils have the ability to take over a dead human's body. Pochita is able to bring Denji back alive. Denji now has inside of him Pochita. First big point as I'm starting to scroll through the episode again, some of the still shots are really pretty. This is a great moment. Basically, he sold off a whole bunch of his different body parts and everything that he has in order to make money, try and pay off some of the debt. Love that. I don't know who the hell this is. Okay, so maybe the blonde dude works with them or some sort of thing. Looks like an angel in the background. So devils and angels, I'm guessing. Cute moment with them all together at the movies. Another cute moment with them bowling. This, I guess is that the strike scene? When it comes up on the Tron, that's cool. That's actually really funny. I like that. Then I don't know what's happening here. He's homies in the background crawling on a leash. I guess that goes to what they're talking about, how he obeys like a dog. This new girl that he just met, this other devil hunter, is going to basically have him on a leash, it seems like. Seems she embraces him a lot, which I guess is kind of his reward. It's kind of what he wants. Here, it looks like she's about to get hit, and then this comes up. Does she have some sort of power that gives her a invisible field, force field type of thing? I guess chainsaw probably coming out of him, like as he's into his transformation. Really cool. Really cute dancing moment with them. Overall, without knowing anymore, I don't know if it reveals too much. It does show off a lot of characters, so it's just cool. So it might show off some of their abilities and things that they're able to, like some of the stuff that I kind of just pointed out, but more so have to wait and see, as we can't really confirm anything from that. With this whole thing with him and the cigarette, really fun moment. I think this is also, this helps build two things, is it shows you he's willing to really do anything or try and do anything for money, but it also shows you kind of a bit into his personality, which is fun. This here about talking about normal people with jam on their bread. He's so disconnected from everything that seems, at least to us, which is normal, which has to do, I guess, with how he was brought up when he was younger, but also because his dad was in debt whenever he was a child too. So he never has had anything. He knows nothing really. And it's really sad. And even like that line, that's crazy. Normal's just a dream for us. We have to dream for the norm of others, which is wow. Cool. The thing with devils being able to take over the bodies. I wonder if that's something that has happened with the people that we're going to meet and be working with, and maybe that's why they all have these abilities that they're probably all going to have. I'm assuming none of them are just normal humans able to have crazy strength and be able to fight, but we'll have to see. Here's the first instance of the thing that I was saying earlier that I don't really like, and it's how all of these devils, and we're gonna see more later, are CG. It's not bad. Like it's okay. Like it really isn't bad, but, and that's just me being a little picky with it. Like it works in this situation because they are zombie-like, so it actually does. I might take that back. I don't know. It doesn't visually look great, but the fact that they are zombie-like adds to the reason why this actually works for them so well, I guess. Okay, so this is where we find out he can reconnect them, and we get this really I don't like strange. I don't know if I like that. Here, basically he's taking over him. So he's gonna go inside of him. He's talking to him, I guess, as he comes inside of him, unless this is just a dream state, but I'm assuming this is as he is overtaken him already. Basically they make another deal. I'll give you my heart. In exchange, I want you to show me your dream. Then she wakes up. He's gone. He looks down. He's inside of him with the little tag from his tail. Is the duration on this ability? Does he have unlimited amount of time once he transitions into this mode? Is he on a time limit? Is it just how much damage or how much strain he puts on his body? And then it also leaves the question, is there a way to exit out of this mode? A scene, I'm going to jump ahead a bit here. We see this right here. After he gets hugged, he starts melting and it starts going away. Is that the effect? Does he just need some sort of embrace? Does he need some sort of affection? Is that the way to get rid of it? Or is it something completely else? And or is it literally a time thing, like I said, and it just kind of went out? Was it he just needed to calm down and that did it? Okay, this is where I have a problem. This is where my big about the show comes. He's CG and it doesn't look great. Like I said, CG tends to be something that I don't usually like, but if done right, it can be good, but usually it's nothing crazy good. I like when it's masked well when it isn't as apparent, I guess. And something that does that really well is, say, Vinland Saga, for example. In Vinland Saga, they use CG really well because they basically do a camera work that allows it to be masked in a way that you don't actually see. You can if you break it down, but it basically does it just to transition and speed up the scene a little bit more. So if they're going, like if it's some sort of swing of a sword or duck underneath somebody, basically will transition itself into a CG space. And then by the time you get out and anything, because at that point, nothing's really in focus, maybe something very up close like a sword or something. So you don't really pay too much attention to what's going on in the background. And then by the time you get to the point that they're actually getting into the action or whatever is actually happening, like they use it more as a transition and your focus is back on what is no longer CG. Whereas in this, he immediately comes out and he's the focus. So it's a little weird that they like this, like it looks so, I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, overall, I don't like that because this scene, for example, too, it just, look how slowed down and just, it's not like it's the worst use I've ever seen, though. Like, it's not bad. It's just it's apparent. And I think that's the word I was looking for when I was describing the Vinland Saga thing before. Vinland Saga does a good job at not making things as apparent or as in your face as this is doing almost with the CG. And that's why it's it's jarring. Because it almost makes it like you're jumping from the show. It looks completely different when they switch it. And it makes it feel like if I'm immersed so much into something, the moment I see it, it's very, because jarring would be the right word, where it just pops out and it's like, oh, we just did a complete switch up. And I don't like that. It doesn't keep me as immersed or anything, which is a bit unfortunate. So this girl and her squad arrives and she goes to check out Denji, who is the one who just did it. It's a really cute shot. Looks It's really cute. As for a hug, as he's falling away, she goes over and grabs onto him. She embraces him just as he wants. And then all of a sudden he starts melting. And like I said, I don't know if this is just a trigger to get rid of it or it brings him back to his senses or what it does. And she comes in. Yeah, she just, she gives a look. She gives a vibe off, but I like her. Then she gives him multiple options. He has two options where she can kill him as he is, as a devil, or she can keep him as a human. If he stays as a human, she'll make sure that he's fed, and I'm assuming that just means that he's going to have to work for her or work with her or whatever it is her role is. We find out that this world is basically something that's been like this forever, so it's not like it's something that just randomly popped up. It's been like this for Denji's whole life, or so it appears. Basically what we have here is just a story about a man who's lived a very sad life so far, not his fault whatsoever, who found himself in a really bad situation, was able to be brought back out, and is now going to be taken in to be able to get everything that he's possibly ever wanted, or what he dreams of as a normal life. It's an introduction episode to show you what's more to come and give you a foundation, and I think it does a really good job at doing that. It does a good job at giving off his personality and the way he is, and it gives you just a good job at showing you what the world is like around him. Some of the stills within the episode looked really beautiful. For the most part, most of the animation looked really well. Biggest gripe and really only gripe with the show so far is the CG is just very jarring. It's passable. I'll give it a passable rating, but it's not something that's going to keep throwing me out and kind of pulling me away from my immersion, which is a bit unfortunate. Overall, looking forward to next week and seeing what's more to come. Sorry if I sounded a little too negative with my little CG rant at the end, but is what it is. I'm just giving my opinion on it. I'll be back here for episode 2 next week. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want. If you don't, then don't. Follow me on Twitter. Add me as a friend on Mal. Links are both in the description. And I will see you next week. Peace.